Right then, welcome back. Yes, the pain continues. We're going to go to Donington. Now, in the spirit of transparency and me doing it so that there's nothing to be hidden and there's no going, oh, look at this, I've won it first time out, which we obviously are not going to unless everyone makes a mess of it. I've just spent 25 minutes at Donington to get some semblance of a setup that works. Now, we ended up 21st on the grid. Right, that was there. That was there. I'm gonna drop that a click and drop that a click as well. I know I'm playing with it and I shouldn't, but I'm going to. Right, I've saved it as Donny because it's slightly different. My thinking is that basically, oh, that's all right. That's cool. Do you know what? I'm going to put it on mid power to start with, purely because I don't think it's going to do very well on the normal power setting. We've got to stop it understeering, and I need it to grip a little bit more at the back. So when I went and did the setup at Donny for the time attack, I added a click of oil, added a click of comp damper, just to give the front a bit more support to try and get it to stop faster. We added a click of spring hardness, because if you read the bump, it says basically the harder the spring, it'll oversteer a little bit. Now, the problem with a hard spring is it won't compress, so when you accelerate, it just rotates the bike around the back wheel rather than compressing the spring, because that's an easier way for the energy to go. So it wheelies. So to try and get it to compress a bit faster, I've opened up the compression damper on the rear shock to try and get it to compress, to move the spring rather than to wheelie. And I've just done the... in fact, I'm going to leave that on too. Just done the compression damper, but I've moved it back to where it was. Hard front, soft rear. There's no qualifying. Starting 10th again. Yeah, 10th again. We'll see what surprises the AI has for us today. Come on then, you wonderful, wonderful piece of game development, design and programming. Let's have a look. How many times are we going to crash at Donington? None. Up 2 places, no. Back down 2, so up 3, down 2. On the brakes into the first corner. Are we going to get stuffed? No, not quite. Right, we need a clean race. If we have a clean race, we won't be far away. Don't need you blocking me. Stop being a child, come on. The bike was hateful on the time trial. It did not want to stop, it didn't want to turn. Look at that. Straight into the back. We're on eco power, so... oh my god, they're so early on the brakes, it's unbelievable. Oh, if we can get to the front on eco power, wouldn't that be an absolute treat? We'll just hold that inside line. Do you know what? Those changes have really, really helped. It could just be I've turned the engine down, that's why it's not wheeling as much, but... stop, stop, stop! Oh my god, we got it way too sideways into there. It's the only issue, and that's a big issue. They just see you as a target that must be smashed into. Yeah, my only issue is you get it sideways and there's just no adjustability, and what then happens? The brakes just stop working. Any sort of like braking assistance from the slipper clutch and the back tyre goes out the window. And there's no way to kind of get it. Really? Really? Oh, again, look at that. It's just a little bit of assistance from old Eleanor. Jesus Christ. Little bit of assistance down the straight from Eleanor. She then chops in front of us, slams the brakes on, and it's a right mess. A bit road rushy. They're not leaving us quite as fast. Come on, we're going to get this stopped. Get it stopped, yes, thank you. Not leaving us quite as fast as I thought, which is not a bad thing. I guess the proof will be in the pudding when we come to do the pit stops. See how much fuel we've got left. It's a little bit wrong that the bike's nicer to ride at the lower power level. But at the same time, it makes perfect sense. Petrified of running into the back of things. That's not going to go well. That is not going to go well. Oh, look at that. It just would not stop. I'm pretty certain there was no need for you to move right then, neither. Oh, third. Wrong gear. Should have used the blade. We should have used the... Oh, look at the understeer. We should have used the fire blade. Where's this understeer coming from? The balance of the bike can't have changed that much. It just won't turn now. There she is again to give us a helping hand down the straight. Oh, we are rubbish through there as well. Cheers, mate. Cheers very much. Just an absolute treat that was. That's who we've got to beat as well. We've got to look how much time we've lost on them. Just that lap, just that one lap. I don't get what's changed. Tyre's not massively worn. There's not been a big change in temp, but all of a sudden, it's just turned into a big understeering mess. Come on, Mr. Ducati, sort it out. Are we making any inroads? Well, it's our quickest lap so far. Slow out of there. Losing massive amount of time down the straight. Finally, not a bad run through there. It's not does any favours though overall, as it look. There we go. Now I don't want to stop again. Now it's on. Oh, look at the understeer. Come on. Sort it out. Spent half an hour dialing it out. For no reason. Starts again. Well, like time-wise, 12 minutes left. The biggest issue we're going to have is probably rear tyres. Let's see when they pit. I think they might be two-stopping it. Alright. Oh, look at that as well. Come on. Use the same braking point, lap after lap. Oh, it doesn't matter. The game's just going to do you. You're fine. Wow. Right, leaders in. Everybody's in. 11 minutes, right. We need to go. We need a couple of good laps. That's not going to be a good lap because we're going to be on that gravel. Oh my god, a metre past that braking marker. That's what I mean, that if you miss the braking marker, there's nothing you can do. You just can't stand the bike up. You can't get it stopped. It's 1.4 seconds down on just this lap. Come on. So one-dimensional with the lines and braking points and everything else. You just can't look at that again. Come on, bike. Jesus. And I get it, bad workman always blames the tools, yeah, no problem, but I can do lap after lap after lap on non-endurance bikes here, hit every braking marker, not fall off, not run wide, it's not trying to spit me off. It just works. Maybe it's just this bike. Yeah, we need to pit. We need to pit. We had 22% fuel left at the end of that last lap. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Give me the tyre choice now. What are we doing? Hard, soft. I need a full tank of gas, 10% left. Yeah. Jesus, just stand and look at it, boys, you're fine. Here they all go past. 5th, 6th, 7th, 10th. How slow is this fuel? 16th. 19th. What? What are you... 18, sorry, 17 seconds. What the hell has just happened? I mean, I understand that they've not got the budget that something like Gran Turismo's got. Even Gran Turismo can't get pit stops right. So, look at that. Come on, really? Just doesn't turn, doesn't stop. Meant to do ride round, bolt upright. Bleeding time away to the leader. Can't catch up. Can't get a break at the pit stop. Sliding on the way into there. If I turn the engine braking down anymore, it won't stop. Yeah, as I was saying before, it decided to just understeer off the track. Gran Turismo can't get pit stops right. So I'm not surprised that Milestone can't get pit stops right. Or I shouldn't be surprised. You'd think a game that features endurance racers would have had a little bit of development and emphasis work put on the pit stops. Maybe it's just me. What I need to do is potentially do a standalone endurance event on this bike and see if it's just something that they've engineered into the career mode to make it difficult. Because there is always that possibility, which is frustrating. Just let the game be what it wants to be. Don't try and manipulate what happens and why. We are stuck. We are stuck 18 seconds behind the leader. There's not a lot we can do. Not a lot at all. I didn't catch sight of the tower to work out where our rival is neither. What we got left? 5 minutes. Oh dear me. We're doing what, 128s, so you've got about 4, maybe 3 laps left. There's a massive gaggle of bikes in front of us. That's going to end badly. There you go. That's going to be a penalty. How is that not a penalty? We were so out of control on the way into that chicane. Anybody pitting? Anybody at all? 3 have gone in, okay. Oh, Panucci's right at the front, look, 3rd. That was dodgy. Had to be done though. So we ran wide, lost 1.4 seconds on that lap. The rest of the lap wasn't too bad. We were about 5 seconds behind before we pitted. And we've come out of the pits and we're probably, what, 15, 16 seconds behind them? How does that work then? I don't get it. I don't get how my pit stop took that much longer. My God, that's the first time we've gone through that chicane anywhere near properly. They've all got to go in the pits. They have to pit, otherwise we're in trouble. There's 2 laps left. Maximum 2 laps left. Right, big gaggle here. We've jumped up to 8th. Is Panucci in? She is. And I've just looked at the tower. any decent result. We've just crashed it. Come on. Such a short distance between the line and the braking zone, you just can't take the information in. That's going to be massively wide. That is going to be in the barrier. Oh, really? She's passed. She's passed. There's nothing we're going to be able to do now. Just needed a clean race. That's all it wanted. Clean race. It would have been past there, and we would have clawed at least some points back. Now we're going to be miles behind going his last race at Cadwell, which is going to be it's a penalty. Not a very big one, but it's still a penalty. Last race at Cadwell, what a treat, eh? What an absolute treat that's going to be. And again, look, won't stop. For love, oh, Paul, come on, mate, come on. It's been a nightmare. The word, I won't say go, but from when they all went in the pits, it just fell apart. Absolutely fell apart. That rear tyre's on its last legs as well. I don't know why, but I've just flicked the engine braking down to 2 just to see if it makes any difference whatsoever. I don't think it will. Well, guess what? Do you know what? I've rode that I've rode that whole race mucking about, trying to get this bike to stop, and it turns out the engine braking setup was completely wrong. Come on, what's happening here? Sixth, come on. And we set the fastest lap, look, 128.172. God damn it. Well, isn't it just amazing what the wrong electronic settings will do? Absolutely mental. 6th, 19 points, championship wise. Excuse me. Oh my god, we are 28 points behind. Oh my lord. Well, at least now I've realised what the problem is. It was my setting. The bike probably rides a lot faster than I've been making it, and now he's kicking off for the full 20 minutes blaming the bike. But hey ho, a bad workman always blames his tools. Right, that's this one done then. Next time, Cadwell. There's a lot resting on Cadwell, isn't there? Excuse me. We've got to at least finish 3rd. We're 14 points behind that. We're going to have to win it, aren't we? We're just going to have to win Cadwell. There's not a lot we can do. But anyway, we'll cross that bridge tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Thanks for commenting, liking, sharing, subscribing. All the usual jazz. Fingers crossed. I will see you next time. Take care. Stay safe. Peace.